so nice up here in the big backyard.
Really is. Really nice.
Just peaceful. It's just so calm.
No, temperature's good today. I mean, it's relaxing in the shade, you know?
Yeah,
really
it's
great.
beautiful. And we've got a few kids back on campus. It's nice hearing their sounds.
You know, Dan,
Yeah.
I was thinking about like this past year and you know, what are you gonna miss about this past year?
What am I gonna miss?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot.
Like what?
Yeah, well, let me tell you. I'm gonna miss tetherball games. We had some fun tetherball competition during this whole distance learning thing. Yes!
You know what I'm gonna miss? I'm gonna miss the togetherness of sitting and eating lunch in the cafeteria with everybody. I'm gonna miss that a lot.
Oh, you know what else? I'm thinking about those kickball games we had. We had some epic kickball
They
competition.
were epic, I mean.
Yeah, those were a blast.
Unforgettable.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else? Gaga ball. 6th grade Gaga. Oh, I love that game. I kill at that game. I'm gonna miss that.
Ball.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Woo!
Wow, there is some stuff I'm gonna miss, but I am looking so forward to next year and everybody being back on campus.
I am too.
Oh man, what are you looking more forward to than anything?
I can't wait to give actual high fives, not these.
Actual?
Yeah,
I know.
no,
Absolutely.
no more of these.
No?
Yeah, no.
Hugs?
Hugs. I want,
Yeah.
hugs.
I know you. I know.
Classes playing together.
It's gonna be so much fun. Actual basketball games.
Actual basketball games.
It's gonna be fun. So excited.
Can't wait.
But there's one thing I'm not gonna miss. Really not gonna miss when you're in a Zoom running like a copy with the principal.
Yeah.
Or with your students that play with the principal, or
Right.
just in the staff meeting.
Right.
And the
And then
Wi-Fi dropping.
all of a sudden,
it
and then
just
it's just-
cuts out of nowhere.
I
It's
know.
so embarrassing. Well, good morning and welcome to the last Golden Oak ceremony of the 2020-2021 school year. Cannot believe we're finally here, but before we get started, let's get roll call out of the way. Are you ready? Here we go. TK in kindergarten, are you here? First grade, are you here? Okay. Very good, very good. Second grade, are you here? Excellent. There we go. Third grade, are you here? All right. Now it's fourth grade. Ready? Are you here? Excellent. Woo, that was loud. Fifth grade, are you here? All right, now, sixth grade, for your last Golden Oak as elementary school students, for the last time we get to hear you in this roll call, I want to hear it. Are you here? All right, sixth graders, we wish you the best. Now let's get on with the show. What a school year. Think about everything that we've accomplished and gone through together. We started with technology learning pods, something that had never been done before. We were one of the only districts in the nation to even consider something like that. We had students on campus in August, run and taken care of by a staff that had never done anything like this before. They had to create their job as they went. So if I could just get a round of applause to anybody who served on our technology learning pod staff. You enabled us to get going before anybody else did with students actually on campus, and you put yourself in the front lines in a way that a lot of employees hadn't yet. So thank you for taking that risk, and thank you for making it such a successful program. Gosh, and then we start with distance learning and switch in spring to remote and distance learning, a hybrid instruction model. And that was crazy, but largely successful. I mean, I think if you look back on some of the things you saw at open house last night, it's impossible to ignore that. Our staff are now doing things with technology they never imagined doing, let alone our students. If you were in Mrs. Sparks' class and did a state report, you did more advanced work with remote learning than the most adults have done throughout this entire pandemic. Those state reports were incredible. The increase in use of technology is pretty amazing, but that's not the only positive. I can go through positives all day long. I won't, I promise. But another one is you can't deny that our community is closer together now. We've had to struggle. We've had to also enjoy ourselves with distance learning and being stuck at home together, but also online together. It's an experience that's never going to be taken away from us. It's always going to be a part of our lives, and it's going to teach us, above all else, that we can get through frustrating, devastatingly sad, crazy times together. It's taught us how resilient we can be as a community. There were several times throughout the year that I had a really difficult time moving forward, but knowing that I had this school waiting here for me every day, not just as the principal, but as a friend and as a family member. I'm part of the Glen Oaks family. It motivated me to want to do better and to want to make an experience for everybody that was better. And I know I did some of that myself, but I definitely didn't do it alone. I couldn't have done it without the support of our families and PTA and foundation and our teachers and assistants, and custodians and secretaries and health clerks. Everybody worked together. Everybody was frustrated by this, but we come out stronger together. Just one more positive I want to share with you is Aubrey's tree. That was supposed to be a pepper tree that had been taken out and then started regrowing and then was taken out again. And we decided, through the help of somebody named Herman in our district who works on our landscaping crew, he spent hours researching the perfect tree to honor Aubrey's memory. And he found it. Check this beautiful tree out. And this tree is not just going to serve as a memory of Aubrey and her brilliance, but it's also going to be a reminder of how we can and will and are coming back stronger. So I hope the next time you're on our campus, you take a moment to stop and reflect not only on Aubrey's life and her impact on our school, but the impact that we can have together. Well, I could keep going on and on and on about things that have been beautiful about making it through this experience together, but it's time to honor some students. I have a very special duo that is going to be announcing the Golden Oak this month, so I'm going to let them take it from here. What he said was, this month's character trait is courtesy. And let's figure out who won courtesy for TK in kindergarten.
In Miss G's class, Emerson L. In Mrs. McPhillips' class, Veeder I. And in Miss Newman's class, Talia B. and Rowan H.
In Miss Arnson's class, Sienna K. In Miss Young's class, Louisa G. And in Miss West's class, Elena H.
And in Miss Barber's class, we have Mila A. In Miss Lau and Miss Bellis' class, we have Avery N. In Miss Agamonian's class, we have Sarkis A. And in Miss Sue Parker's class, we have Miguel P.
Third grade, from Mr. Glandian's class, we have Arthur P. Mrs. May's class, we have Elizabeth K. And from Mrs. Teo's class, we have Liana D., Sam K., and Sarah V.
In Miss Holden's class, we have KK. In Miss Nichols' class, Solby N. And in Miss Mann's class, Sammy M.
In Mr. Saichi's class, Elliot J. In Mr. Ames's class, Rafi S. and Raul C. In Mrs. Sparks' class, Christopher M.
In Miss Gregorian's class, Julia B. And in Mr. Hamo's class, Serafina H. and Caitlin W. All right, congratulations to our Golden Oak recipients. We're going to be losing 2 teachers because they're retiring, which makes me happy for them, but incredibly sad for us. They're going to be leaving 2 ginormous holes behind. Rose Newman and Christine Holden have made an indelible impression on our school, and they are going to be sorely missed. And a few of us wanted to express why and how much we're going to miss them.
Hey Rose, I was always impressed when I saw you wheeling carts of books from your classroom to your car and from your car to your classroom. And over the years, I wondered how many freight cars could you fill with all the material that you were moving?
Miss Holden, thank you for your all your energy, your never-ending love of life, and thank you for being my daughter's teacher twice. You're still her favorite teacher. I wish you great adventures and many, many more years of fun to come.
Hi, Mrs. Newman. Congratulations on your retirement. I've known you for about 15 years since you started teaching kindergarten here at Glen Oaks Elementary, and I also was teaching kindergarten. And I am truly impressed with your level of commitment, and it has not stopped after all those years. I remember we had our first gala event the year that you came to Glen Oaks, and I dressed up and got all ready and was extremely tired on a Saturday night to be going to this event. And when I got there, not only were you there dressed up as well, but you were in charge of selling tickets and helping with the raffle, and you were all in. And that's exactly how you've been since the day you came to Glen Oaks. You've been consciously making a huge effort to make a difference, not only for your own students, but for the betterment of the entire school community. And it's truly impressive. I don't know where you get all your energy, but maybe when you move out of your classroom, I'll find a bottle of Energizer and I can steal it from you. But I wish you well, and I hope that you and Iftikhar and Tina continue to have wonderful adventures and travel and enjoy your life outside of teaching. And I wish you all the best.
One of the highlights of every year was Mrs. Holden sending in her theater troops to my classroom. Kids were decked out in full wardrobe, perfectly rehearsed. And I'm sorry to see that you're leaving, Christine, because I think maybe we were a year or two away from production trucks in the parking lot and setting up lights and staging the day before for some of your productions. Thank you.
Mrs. Newman, do you remember the old Jogathon trophy for teachers for most laps run? Thank you for always being the one to beat. It was always fun trying to catch you. You were the kindergarten teacher, you got the first ones, and then everyone said, did you hear how many laps she got? Thank you very much. I know you love to travel, so I wish you many, many more years of travel to come.
Ms. Holden, this is not a goodbye, but I wanted to say a few words on your retirement. You will be so missed. I miss working with you and collaborating with you in second grade. You were such a good mentor to look up to. I do want to be like you when I grow up. I want to have your energy and your enthusiasm every single day. I knew my life wouldn't be the same when you literally stepped on my daughter, but those are the moments I'll cherish about you. Goodbye.
I remember a couple years ago when I had shoulder surgery and couldn't drive for a month, Rose was generous enough to drive me to and from work. And I also learned that when Rose says be ready at 6:30, I better be ready at 6:25.
Well, if you were fortunate enough to have Miss Holden or Mrs. Newman as your teacher, you know personally how much we are going to be missing them at this school. But congratulations, I wish you the best, and I know you're going to be hearing a lot more from a lot of people before this year's over. Well, we have one more Play with the Principal to award, and remember, Play with the Principal is awarded to a student in each class who shows that they know what it means to be a super student. And you know what that means, right? That means that you are safe, respectful, responsible, and that you persevere, which means what? That's right, you never give up. So if you have missed the Play with the Principal celebrations, either because it took me a while to get them on schedule, or you just weren't able to make it, this last Play with the Principal will be available to anybody who didn't get to attend. So look for the link from your teachers. But for now, I'd like to turn it over to Rocky to let us know who won the last month's Play with the Principal for this school year. Take it away, Rocky. All right, congratulations, Play with the Principal recipients. And remember, this last Play with the Principal will be available for anybody who didn't make it throughout the year. So look for the link from your teachers. Now it's time to give out the last weekly challenge. Now, this time your class will win the Golden Raccoon, and the raccoon will get to stay with your teacher all summer long. So this is a big one. And this time, the Golden Raccoon is going to a class that is in a grade where there's not a single student over 8 years old. It's in a classroom that is in a building that has only 4 classrooms in it, and it's called the Annex. So that's right, it's either a first or second grade classroom, and it is not a second grade classroom. And once again, it goes to a teacher's class where the teacher's name starts with a J and rhymes with Lenifer. But yeah, that's right. All 3 first grade teachers are named Jennifer. But this class has a teacher's last name that starts with J. That's right, Miss Young. The Golden Raccoon is going right back to your classroom. Congratulations, and thank you for participating as much as you did this year. Yeah. Well, this is it. The next time we're standing together for a Golden Oak ceremony, I think we will actually be together on this campus. But it might not be where it normally is on that playground, because you know what? On June 14th, the first Monday without students here on campus, we are going to start construction for our brand new 2-story spectacular 10 classroom building. It's very exciting, but it's going to be a little crazy next year. We might not be in the middle of a pandemic, but we're going to be going through something else pretty crazy, construction. So over the summer, all of the bungalow classrooms will be moved onto the playground pretty much right where I'm standing. So we'll have a new bungalow village up here while they begin demolition over the summer. And hopefully by 2022-23, we will be in our brand new building. So I'm not worried. We've already demonstrated that we can get through things together, and we will get through this. It will definitely present its own headaches, but it will be something that we know has a very positive outcome at the end. Until then, continue to make me proud. Continue to show me that as a school community, no matter what your beliefs are, that you care about getting this pandemic ended. I want to be able to come back in the fall all together. So we need to stay vigilant, constant vigilance, and mask wearing and working to get as many people as you know vaccinated, and working to make sure that COVID doesn't get a hold of us again. We're close to beating it, so please stay responsible. With that, I think we need to send Rocky off one more time. Follow me. All right, if I hurry, let me see if I can get a shot up there of Rocky. This is tree. I think we missed him. He just crawled to bed right at the base of his tree. All right, well, I'm sorry I didn't get a shot of him, but you know what to do, right? We need to send him off to bed one last time before we see him again in fall. I know that you know what to do. So are you ready? Say it with me. Don't just fly, soar! See you in the fall, Rocky. I will see you in the fall as we begin our next school year, hopefully together. Have a great day and a great summer. There we go.
Yeah.
It's windy.
It's just kind of like it.
It's getting windier.
Why are we waiting for the wind to stop?
Because of that microphone.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah. You know what, Dan? God, why are you getting up?
Oh man, they're.
Two.
All right, here we go.
In Miss G's class.
Enjoy time with friends and family, and we'll see you in 2021. Wait, it is 20. What is happening here? Oh, is it just a good old-fashioned 6th grade axe fight? Okay.
I'm a Glen Oaks student, and I approve this message.